Hi, I'm Dave, founder of Enrichment. ELF is a unique and flexible enrichment experience, a bit like an online school, only the main teaching tools aren't games. I'm talking about commercial games that focus on great gameplay. Unlike the chocolate-covered broccoli education games, commercial games have to be fun or they fail in the marketplace. That's why we use them. In fact, ELF stands for edutainment. Yes, that's education and entertainment smashed together, learning and fun. These simple words reflect the core ELF belief that learning can and should be fun. We have the tools to go beyond the tedious drill and skill classroom education techniques developed in the 1800s but still used today. ELF is about harnessing the captivating power of electronic games and directing it towards learning. I created ELF because my own kids were spending a lot of time on games and social media. In fact, kids and adults spend about 10 hours per week on games and social media. It's a bit shocking. That's about the same workload as a college class, every semester, year-round, forever. It's a lot of time, and it's mostly spent looking for Pokemon and checking what other people had for dinner. We can do better, much better, and completely enjoy it in the process. A long time ago, I did an experiment with my own kids, getting them some carefully chosen commercial games with the hope that these would displace some of the time-wasting games in social media. I kind of forgot about it, but a month later I noticed my son had played 100 hours of the game behind me, Civilization V. And sure enough, over dinner he could tell me about all the strengths and weaknesses and challenges of ancient Greek civilization, stuff he learned accidentally during gameplay. That was a great result for some random unguided gameplay. ELF has since learned that adding some structure to the gameplay, selecting some supporting material, and adding a tiny bit of assessment makes for a powerful contextual learning experience and doesn't really detract from the gameplay at all. So that's what an ELF class is. It's 85% gameplay, 10% supporting material, and 5% assessment. Academics call this sort of thing contextual learning, and researchers are very excited about how effective learning with games seems to be. You can check the ELF website for links to published research in this area. But for students, it's just fun. Today's environment requires constant learning and adaptation to stay competitive. That's why the most important lesson hidden in every ELF class is that learning and fun do go together, and it can be a joyous experience. There's some other stuff in ELF classes too: geography, history, technology, commerce, science, spaceflight, infectious disease, and many other topics that aren't ever going to be covered in the Common Core at school. So the question is, how will you spend your 10 hours per week? Looking for Pokemon or doing something a bit more productive? If it's the latter, I encourage you to go to the ELF Enrichment website and subscribe to the ELF Enrichment YouTube channel. Thank you.